1. The concept of dignity has been invoked by Supreme Court in several cases of law, but not in the uniform manner. Analyze. 250 words. Human dignity is integral part of right to life and liberty enshrined under the Article 21 of the Constitution. This principle is applied in various cases by the Supreme Court in the recent past, such as our Section 377 criminational defamation, right to privacy but not in uniform manner, which is evident by following: A. Criminalize defamation: voice are raised to decriminalize defamation as it is against the idea of freedom of speech, but FC has rejected the appeal, citing human reputation is integral to dignity and thus got dignity precedence over liberal democratic rights. B. In Palatuswamy verdict, it has stated that right to privacy is integral to dignity of a person, thus broadened the H dimension. C. In NAFTA J. St. Johar S.J. and in Section 377 the SC has struck down the law as it violates the dignity of the individual by discrimination on ground of sexual orientation, which makes society more inclusive. It struck down the Section 497, citing as it considered women his husband property, which is against dignity of women and give freedom to choose her partner, establish gender equality, but in some cases Supreme Court has accommodated dignity with other values. C. While checking the permissibility of abortion, it has denied permission to abort the child after 20 weeks of impregnation. This is against the woman's right to choose and ride over her body, which is part of her dignity, and thus give precedence to dignity of unborn child over mother. F. Adhar case. In the recent Adhar case, the SC has upheld the validity of mandatory use of Adhar for availing program benefits, despite the fact that Adhar can cause intrusion in the privacy of the individual, which SC itself has declared core to dignity, thus allow limitations on dignity as principle. G. In NALSA judgment, the SC has provided the transgender their gender identity and various safeguards which will help them to live life with dignity and without exploitation, but in NAFTA J. St. Johar case it has not given safeguard and ways to assert their identity to lesbian, gay, bisexual community, without which they will continue to face the violence and exploitation in workplace. Thus SC has invoked the idea of dignity according to the circumstances and development in the society, and thus corroborate the fact of